Okay, so hello everyone. We are going to start our lesson in math today. I'm just going to show everybody my screen. Can you give me a thumbs up if you see the screen? Perfect. Okay, so today we're going to work with word problems. Does anybody know what a word problem is? Vanessa?
It's a problem that tells you a story.
Absolutely, great answer. So just like we read stories in our reading lessons, we're going to read a story in our math lesson that gives us information to solve a problem. So I'm going to start by reading and then we'll come back to each sentence to look for important information. So the question says, 6 fish swim by. Some more fish join them. Now there are 10 fish. How many fish join the fish swimming by? Draw a picture to solve the problem, then write an equation. So to solve a word problem like this, we need to break it down step by step. So in our first sentence, it says 6 fish swim by. Do you see any important information in that sentence? Ashley?
There's 6 fish.
Absolutely. Our numbers are going to tell us what we are adding or subtracting. So we need to know that we're going to circle our numbers and underline what they represent. So just like Ashley said, there are 6 fish. We circle the 6 and they are fish. Next question says, some more fish join them. Now, do you see anything important in this sentence? Well, let's see and go through it step by step. So it says some more. I'm going to underline that because more tells us that that is a number. More fish are joining, but I'm going to put a question mark because did it give us a number? No. So we need to figure out that number. Our next sentence says, now there are 10 fish. Is there any important information in this sentence? Vanessa?
It says now there are 10 fish.
Absolutely. So now we have 10 fish. So after some swam by, the 6 grew into 10. So that is something we should know. Now we have our question, which is what we are looking to find out. And it says, how many fish joined the fish swimming by? So that is our question. So we're going to underline it because it is very important. That is what we're asking to solve. So now we have specific directions, and that means certain directions that we need to follow to solve this problem. It says, draw a picture to solve the problem, then write an equation. Does anybody know what the word equation means? Diala?
Is it something with a plus and minus sign?
Absolutely. That is our number sentence. So if we say 1 + 1 = 2, is that an equation? Yes, because it has an addition symbol and the equal sign. So now that we have gone through our problem, underlined and circled all of the important information, including our question, we can start solving. So now, how many fish did we start with? Vanessa?
6.
6. So I'm going to put 6 counters to show the fish that we started with. And now we do not know how many swam by. That is our question. But we do know how many fish we ended with, which was 10. So if we start with 6, how can we find the missing number to get to 10? Diala?
Can we subtract 10 minus 6?
We absolutely can. So we could start with all 10 counters. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So one way we could do that is by crossing out. So we started with 6, have 10. Let's cross out 6 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many counters are we left with? Vanessa?
4.
4. So that tells us that that missing number is 4. So if we were to add 4 and 6 together, we would get our 10. How is everybody feeling so far? Do we understand? Excellent. So now at the bottom of the paper, we have our blank addition sign. So we started with a subtraction equation. We did 10 take away 6 to get 4. Now, if we were to label it, this would be a part, and a whole. And as we know with addition, we add both of our parts together to equal our whole. So could anybody tell me the two parts that we have in our example? Ashley?
6 and 4.
6 and 4. Excellent. So we are going to put 6 as our first addend and 4 as our second addend. So when we add our parts together, what was our whole? Anybody know? Vanessa?
10.
10. So we will just add it after our equal sign. So there we go. We looked at our word problem, got all of that key information that is telling us what we need. They gave us the building blocks to solve an addition problem where we had a missing part, and we solved it first by subtracting and then switching it to addition. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Does anybody have any questions before we continue to group work? No? Okay, so I'm going to separate you guys into your small groups and we are going to move on.